What's up, Fam of Liberty, and everyone else watching this video who's not following our channel for some inexplicable and mystifying reason? It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, or the artist formerly known as Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty, and Mikey. If you're new to our channel, then let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck MAGA traitors. This ain't no safe space for bootlicking simps for a Wish.com fascist oligarch and a wannabe authoritarian tyrant. Now that you know where I stand on things, maybe consider following the channel after you watch the video. This past Saturday at approximately 1 p.m., a group of individuals wearing masks marched through the streets of Columbus, Ohio, carrying flags with swastikas on them. It's suspected that these were the same group of people who protested with remarkably identical flags and apparel at a stage production of The Diary of Anne Frank in Howell, Michigan, exactly 1 week prior. I should note that Columbus, Ohio and Howell, Michigan are about a 3.5-hour drive apart. Ohio's Republican Governor Mike DeWine put out a statement on Twitter condemning the display, saying that we will not tolerate hate in Ohio, despite the fact that some Republicans knowingly embrace hate groups, despite the fact Ohio apparently voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump, despite the fact that Republicans have a modern history of hate-filled rhetoric, and despite the fact that Mike DeWine doesn't really practice what he preaches. His statement said, "There is no place in this state, blah, 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 and we must denounce it wherever we see it." Does anyone else see the fucking irony of posting this on Twitter, which is pretty much a cesspit of hate, bigotry, and anti-Semitism? And as far as I know, that's the only place that he posted it. I could be wrong. Anyway, I don't see Mike DeWine out there denouncing hate and bigotry and anti-Semitism, except when it shows up in the form of a Nazi flag. Remember the Wizard of Oz when he says, "Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain"? Same mentality, same energy. Remember the quote-unquote comedian that was at Trump's Nazi rally at Madison Square Garden? This guy made a bunch of racist jokes about Hispanic and Latino people, and all of these Hispanic and Latino politicians were like, "This is really sad, and it's not representative of the Republican Party." Motherfucker, do we live in the same fucking timeline? Are we on the same planet? This is your party. I don't know what fucking cave you've been living in where you didn't somehow notice the hateful rhetoric against anyone who's not a straight white conservative Christian, but this is definitely your fucking party. Y'all did this. Y'all normalized this. Now we got white boys braving these streets, sporting Nazi flags, shouting white power and white pride. I don't know if anybody else sees the irony in this, but if you're so fucking proud, then take off your mask, you simp bitch. I mean, these are probably the same people who had a real big fucking problem with Black Lives Matter protesters and Antifa wearing masks. And I'd be willing to bet that a lot of these chuckle fucks were staunchly pro-bodily autonomy when it came to wearing masks in public during COVID. Anyway, like I said in previous videos, these motherfuckers want you to feel afraid. They want to scare you. Don't let them put the fear in you. They're wearing masks because they're afraid that their job will find out, that their family will find out. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you should and should not be doing when and if you see Nazi flags on parade, but we fought a whole ass war to eradicate Nazis from the face of the earth. We won that war. They lost badly. Now, I'm down to catch... All right, buddy. I'm down to catch charges if Nazi flags show up in my little town. I will smile like a motherfucker for my mugshot. And all you pearl-clutching motherfuckers out there who are undoubtedly going to flock to the comments to simp for Nazis by saying, "But Sarge, what about the First Amendment?" If the First Amendment protected Nazis, then your grandfathers and great-grandfathers wouldn't have gone over to Europe, not just to punch Nazis, but also to stab Nazis, shoot Nazis, sink Nazis in their ships, shoot down Nazis in their planes, bomb Nazis, firebomb Nazis, or burn Nazis with flamethrowers. Y'all limp dick beta motherfuckers are the same people who would have protested U.S. involvement in World War II. Y'all are the same people who would have said, "Let the South secede so that they can have a right to own people." The way I see it, there can be more than one moral absolute here. Your moral absolute is let people have the right to say whatever they want without consequences at all. And that's one big fucking reason why a convicted felon and sexual predator was able to run for office again after being fired. My moral absolute is that any group looking to eradicate an entire people because of their race or religion is wholly unfucking American. If that bothers you, then that says more about what a bitch you are than it does me. And a lot of y'all left-leaning people out there are unconfrontational. That's why you get steamrolled by right-wing fuckface ass clowns. And yes, I know, hashtag not all liberals. That obviously goes without saying there, Captain Obvious, but if you have to say not all liberals, then I don't know, maybe you have a guilty conscience. So if you need to qualify things by saying that, then maybe examine why that is. So like Tony said, if the shoe fits, I want you to wear it and wear it good. Da-da-da-day, da-da-da-da-day, hey. You need to stand the fuck up. You want to be a liberal who talks a big game about not being racist, not being a bigot, you're an ally to your queer friends, your trans friends, your people of color friends, then fucking do it. All your queer friends, all your trans friends, all your black friends, associates, because they sure ain't your friend if they're not inviting you to the barbecue. I'm just saying. All those marginalized people you run your fucking mouth about on social media, they see you talking a big game and posting guilt-free memes, but they also hear you when you say, but freedom of speech means we shouldn't call them on their bullshit. Match my energy or get the fuck out of the way. We got a fucking country to save, and the resistance starts with you. Stand the fuck up. Step into the gap. I'm not just a fucking ally, I'm a fucking accomplice. By the way, all the black people watching my content, I make a badass potato salad and I don't drink Hennessy, but Cat Williams said that I should bring a bottle. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Alright, that's my time for today. Gotta go hit the gym and pick up heavy weights. Obligatory disclaimers. We've begun organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by region. We're doing all of this on our Discord server because social media CEOs like Mark Zuckerberg and Apartheid Andy cannot deplatform us there or mute or censor our content. What's Discord, you might ask? It started out as a platform for gamers, but it's evolved to be something a whole lot more than that. You can hang out with the admins and the other fam of Liberty members. You can shoot the shit with us, fight with other angry liberals, learn about self-defense and home defense and arming yourself, get updates from our social media. On that note, our Discord can be ping heavy thanks to the webhooks that integrate our social media notifications, but you can disable those, and if you need assistance, let me know on Discord. The invite link to Discord is in the throat punch at the end of this video. It's also in the YouTube video description, and it's in the TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. If you like the shirt or the hoodie that I wear in some of my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is listed in the link tree in our TikTok and YouTube channel description. On YouTube, it's also in the video description. If you like our video content, then we'd appreciate it very much if you'd follow us on all of the other socials, whichever ones that you've still got. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then you already know that. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comments section. I cover 7 words quite a bit. It's not a George Carlin reference. You can go watch the other videos if you have questions on why 7 words is necessary for the algorithm. On that note, if you watch this video all the way to the end, the phrase, I made it to the end, Big Sarge, is actually 8 words. So if you're an overachiever, go ahead and post that. Or if you don't have anything to post, go ahead and do that. 2 claps and a Rick. Big Sarge loves boobies. Woo!
And now it's time for the throw punch!